Merry Christmas, everyone. I know there's at least one person. Sally Watson is waiting in the YouTube. She said she feels tragic, sat there waiting. Can you come in a little bit more? Can they see you? Can you squish over? I've got you the small chair.
That would mean I have to get closer to you.
That's fine. You're allowed to do that. And now I'm going to get cut off. If you can let us know with the audio, guys, I've changed the microphone. It's not cardioid, which a cardioid is when they're just speaking to it, it's really clear. I made it stereo, so it should pick up from that direction, and that direction.
All the directions.
But not omnidirectional. I've done stereo, so I'm not from the back.
Okay.
So it should hopefully pick up the voices. We'll see in the comments if people can hear us all okay. I don't want the microphone to get in front of my face. Otherwise, I'll just be like, hi, how's it going? And then look, I've got like a big
this.
Big
It's
nose.
kind of like Night of the Roxbury. Like
exactly, nudging me out. And yeah, so... Right, where are we? Hello, Merry Christmas, everybody. This is Aviva. So she's from New York in America.
New York, baby.
She hasn't come over from New York, but she lives in Worthing now, and she's a Worthing park runner regularly down there.
Well, we did live here, though. But they don't know. I lived here for a long time.
Well, you were nationalized. You got given a passport and everything.
No, I mean here. Like in this
no,
area.
you did. You lived in Surbiton.
Yeah.
You did live in Surbiton. That's why we got to know you.
That's why
We didn't find you by mistake in Worthing. We got to know you and Alistair McGeoch-Williams. Ali. Bevan and Ali will be watching at home. They'll be on the TV.
I know they are.
Yeah, they set it up.
I feel so cringe knowing.
Don't be cringed. Don't be cringed by it at all whatsoever. Hello to people. So Sally Watson, who said that she was waiting, makes you look tragic. I don't think so. I think it's it's kind and eager. And look,
I think it's wonderful to have something to look forward to.
It is. Oh,
even if it's this one.
Even if it is me.
Oh, sweet
She's been sat on my lap. It doesn't like being picked up, but we'll sit her down, and she can just settle. There we go. Normally she jumps off if I make lots of sound. Look, the dolly fluff to Sevia. Would you like
one? Fluff is everywhere. I've got enough of my own.
Have one.
There you go. Merry Christmas. Of my own from my girl at home.
From girl Coco. Exactly. Want to give Coco a shout out. Exactly. Right. Sally Watson, not quite the record at Bushy, I see. No. But do you know what the parkrun websites? Oh, it eventually got there. So officially, if we're looking at the results. So Mac Downey was first, 15:29. So it was amazing for me. I was like, what is it, 600 meters in and watching people whip around the cricket pitch, way down, far beyond. Oh, Joe Killip, 16:49 people running PBs. So total number, shall we have a look? Results, event history. This is all like additional data extensions in parkrun. Their official number is 2447. They've got down. That's pretty close. So there might be a slight discrepancy. Well, there was a discrepancy between the amount of people had on the timers and the actual tokens given out, but not a huge discrepancy. It's actually pretty damn close. So people were good in the funnel, and they were pretty good with regards not crossing out of crossing the line twice and all the additional stuff. There was a few discrepancies, but that's pretty darn close. Record wise, should I have a peek? So that is compared to the previous record. So yes, that's the second highest ever at Bushy. Yeah, 2545
very close.
Was 4 years ago. So people are starting to come back. Yeah, obviously they're more confident about coming back now post-COVID. And yeah, 2447. So 98.
Interesting though, still like relatively compared to some of the other years, lower volunteer numbers.
56.
It's a lot though.
It felt like there's a lot of volunteers out there.
It's wild how many it takes just to put this one event on.
Yeah, they have 60 to 70 sometimes.
Thank you to the volunteers. That's
very
amazing.
Much. They're amazing. Marshals and funnel management, just brilliant. I mean, yeah, so unbelievably slick after 19 plus years of doing it.
Yeah.
2447. Yeah, so 98 shy of the record after official count. Anyway, shall we go through?
A little thought bubble.
This is what you dream of. What
Dolly
you think of?
Is my conscience.
Get out the room. Go away, quick, run away from him. Jenny Roo says, hi, Beverly Gow. There we go. We is here. They're watching down on the nice comfy sofa. Shay's longing away, watching away. Can't stay long. Let's need to jump in shower soon. Managed to get up to California Country Park Run. Nice. Let us know if you have big attendances elsewhere. I think Bromley had 900 plus. What did the other ones have?
Wow.
Audio seems okay to me. Danny's a bit louder than Aviva, but it's fine. Yeah, no, I'm nearer the mic.
Yeah. If I have a soft voice, I have to project a bit more.
If you are, actually, this might be okay like this, but if you are, if I switch cardioid, you won't hear Aviva at all. It's just the way the mic is sat and positioned. Thank you for the feedback, by the way, regarding the microphone, Sally. That's good feedback. But the way the microphone is attached to the table, yeah, I can't move it. But
we'll just shout over you as usual.
As per usual, I'm used to that. Hello, Mum. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you and Dad. Merry Christmas. Spoke to her last night. Mummy and Daddy Norman. Hope you're enjoying yourselves, having a lovely Christmas day so far. Who's having the Christmas dinner now? When are you having it? We're having it ours at 2?
I think so.
2 o'clock, I think so, around that time. Hello to Aviva, and then Emma Shaw, the Emma Shaw Show. Emma Shaw Show. You've got to have a show called the Emma Shaw Show. It works. Emma Shaw Show. We went for our walk after Park Run to beat the rain, so able to join you. Merry Christmas. If you've not seen our Facebook lives as well, I went live with my phone at Bushy, and do you want to see what the funnel is like? You really got to have a look at it. It's just triple funnel. They were tight to letters. They were running out of letters at one point. They were desperate to go through the 26. They may end up having to expand their letter selection beyond the A to Z. And quadruple funnel would have been a possibility. But it functioned. It did well. People kept on moving. Just an amazing machine, considering it's not automated with all the chips and everything.
It's incredible. By the time we got there, I walked with Bev and Jackie, and we kind of went straight through because we were towards the end. But it felt very slick.
What was your time? What's your time today?
Oh, I don't even know. I actually didn't even pay attention. So worth it just though for that face.
I need to have a look now. How can you not know?
It's worth me not knowing because I know it's irritated you.
Well, the results have come out. Do you remember what token you got given?
No. And now that I know it's
2439. You were right at the back there.
Yeah. Oh wow, we were really far at the back.
6138. There you go.
6138.
Yeah, that's what they've given you. But you've no idea anyway. We know if that's accurate or not because you're just not concerned. And then you have 133 park runs total. Look at you, your park run eager. Worthing park run 52.
52. Well, yeah, that's a lot now. And I guess Kingston would be the next biggest one.
You are
Bushy
correct.
After that, yeah.
Kingston 15, Bushy 8, Littlehampton 3, Lancing Beach Green 3. So Lancing Beach just down the road. Hello to Dolly. People saying Dolly makes it all worthwhile. Yeah.
Are there any sunny Worthing park runners here?
Are there any Worthing park runners?
Worthing park runners here? If there are, say hi. If you ever see me there. And Ali, who is not here, you can't see him, but my husband.
He's very shy. He's much more shy regarding this stuff than you.
Yeah, this is true.
I would like you to promote your Instagram.
Who, me?
Yeah.
My Instagram.
Yeah, what is it?
My Instagram is Aviva Jewel. Come say hi. Let's be friends. It's AVIVA
Yep, there you go.
That's my actual name.
Nicola's a big follower of Nicola Ford is a big follower of Instagram. What's Jem saying on my phone?
Jen,
she knows I've gone live.
Is it?
So what's she saying?
Give me your face.
She knows I've gone
Show
live.
Me your face.
What's she saying? Oh, she's basically wishing us good luck during the live, but obviously hasn't realised it's 12:30 and we're doing it.
I was hoping that she would be telling me to like stick it to you a little bit more.
Jab me in the face.
Come say hi on my Instagram and say hi at Worthing Park Runs. I would love to.
Say hello, yes, and park walk with you because that's what you're doing.
Park walk with me. I walk. I don't run.
Merry Christmas, by the way. What have you got in your cup? Sticky chai
tea.
I have a Bailey's. Cheers. I've overpoured.
You've done an over. What is that, Bailey's?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not driving anywhere. It's just Bailey's with a big ice cube in it. But yeah.
Oh, Dolly, what are you having?
Dolly's going to have
sleep.
She's going to have
it looks like this looks a bit rude though because I'm like talking down in this direction.
Talk to Dolly.
No, but on the screen people can't see the cat, so it looks like I'm like
looking down there. How's it? How's little Dolly like down there doing? Pet my little Dolly.
I'm petting your little Dolly. Very white and furry.
Oh look, she's all alert now. She's all alert.
She's like, oh, someone's saying something a bit rude. I'm interested.
Look, you can't see this. She's doing that thing where they lift the head up and you scratch the chin.
If you look at the screen while we do this. It looks like rude.
Fanar. Sorry, yes. Johan Duvenhaig, hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Greetings from Karoo. Big old thunderstorm breaking the summer heat this side. Yeah, you don't have your extras on Christmas Day in South Africa, but I'm expecting the weather's big old thunderstorm breaking the summer heat. It's warm. It was very warm today. Were you?
It was very warm.
Yeah.
Well, it was warm, but then it was a bit cold at the end. I felt a lot cooler because it was
weather's
starting to drizzle a bit.
Yeah, it's starting to drizzle now. The Parkrun Weather Fairies did their job for Christmas Day.
Anybody
today.
From the States on here? It's probably
Shout
too early.
out. Worthing States, anyone on Instagram, please let us know. Vanessa Beesworth, hello there. Alan Mullis says, happy Christmas, Dolly in the pause emoji. Kate Cottrell says hello. Helen Rutter says hello. Glenn Chalmers. Big turnout at Hazelhead Park Run for you, Sally Watson. I see. Well done, especially the singing. How many were there? Hazelhead is Aberdeen, Scotland. Missed the earlier live. No signal. So busy. Over 300 runners at Dalby with 3 scanners. definitely go back to our Facebook if you want to see. I stand there by the finish funnel watching the. It's literally put your right hand out, token, going crazy. Daniel Valentine, I saw Daniel. Hello, Daniel. Yeah, I saw you at Bushy. Merry Christmas all. Did Bushy with the masses. I did cheer you one near the finish, but not sure if you recognise it was me. I did, Daniel. Sorry. Yeah, so much going on at the time. I certainly did recognise you. I actually said to Jem that was you as well. I did say that was you as we went past. But we were coming into the finish, so we were pegging it in. I was close to my prediction of attendance record. You were. I was completely out. I was wrong. I thought we'd only be 2,000, tipping 2,000. So 1,600 on Saturday 2 days ago, and to bump up by 800 plus. I mean, that's a third. Well, that's 33% extra. Is that right? Is that the rough maths? But to go up by a third on the attendance from 1,600 is just gigantic. I didn't think they were going to get near the record as much as they did.
It's a lot. It's quite a lot. But like you said, it's indicative of people feeling more comfortable being out. And
you started to feel it as well. When you're on the start line, thinking this is big. I was at the 2,500, so I've been at the two biggest ones, and I felt it was very similar.
What I would love to know though is, I think that they should start doing a dog count, because there were so many dogs there today, and I would love to know, like, what is the dog record?
Do not register your dogs. Ignore Aviva. Don't take a barcode for it. Just have a general counts. Okay. Just there's no official number and factor on that. But there were many doges, many doges on top. There were loads of spectators, as there always are.
There were, yeah.
Spectators on every corner, not just the marshals, but every corner on the Bushy Park run course has spectators aplenty. Just so many people. I actually hollered out at one point when they're going up Chestnut Avenue. I said, "What are you lazy spectators doing? Why aren't you taking part?" But they were just happy to be there, cheering on their friends and family. But yeah, you were right, Emma. I lowballed it, and I was wrong. Who is with you, Danny? Mr. Starr, would you like to?
I'm Danny's supervisor, and I'm just making sure that he stays in line here today and doesn't offend anybody, which is a very tall order, I've got to say.
No, I never offend anybody.
Danny's never.
You in private, different matter entirely. Beverly Gow, share your screen.
Friends.
What screen? What the results of the? Want me to share the results of Bushy? No context, Bev. What do you mean share your screen? Share what screen? Share of what? What Aviva's? Do you want me to show your people your?
Yeah, sure. I don't care, as long as it doesn't have any
identifying information. Well, no, everything that they can access online anyway.
Well, my last name.
I'm gonna share. Let me share the old Bushy thing. I don't want it to be super Bushy centric. I want to know about other park runs that have gone on as well. I recognise sometimes people go, "Oh, Bushy," and it's more than that. Do you know what the website's taken a little bit to take at times, a lot of pull. It does this as well. Look at the computer doesn't like it. Also, the computer's a bit old. Look.
Let me try to share.
Right. Ian Thompson, hello. What's it saying? YouTube chat seems to be busted. Does it? Okay, not much in the way of YouTube chat because of that. It would explain why we're getting no Facebook comments. Might be a bit flaky on the internet as well. This computer doesn't like having multiple tabs all going on at the same time. Anyway. Look, when that pops up in the corner, just there, it says that the internet's struggling a little bit. Can't type on there, Ian Thompson says. So I haven't closed off any comments on the YouTube. Anybody else, if you're watching on YouTube, can you just post a comment? I don't care what it is. If you can just post a comment up, that'd be much appreciated. Rachel Bentley, 52 at Bethlem Royal Hospital and 900 at Bromley. That's amazing, considering how close you guys are to each other. That one has 52 and one has 900. Such a discrepancy.
I think the last time Bev and Jack and I were saying, I think the last time that I saw you guys was for Rachel Bentley's 500 at Royal Bethlem Hospital.
We were having the discussion this morning as well as the last time that we saw you, and that was it.
Yeah, I think
is the internet going a bit squonky? Let me know. I'm just going to jump to the bottom. Chat's working on YouTube now. There you go. Let's scroll back up again. Where were we? Comments wise, I just wanted to make sure, because we're a bit behind in the comments, if you guys are feeding back about the internet. I do wish I'm plugged right into the internet. Come on, internet. Merry Christmas. Here we go. What's it saying? Hello. Merry Christmas one. Just doing that thing where you click and it's a bit behind. Merry Christmas one and all. V500 at Victoria sat and 501 at a very muddy Uckfield. Now driving to Herne Bay for Christmas. Now, that's a thing, Mark. That's a thing. We will give your name a shout out in the pod when we come back in the new year. We'll have a collection of all the 500 milestone volunteerings.
Okay.
Emma Shaw show had Christmas dinner last night. Dave said that was the reason he couldn't park race fast today. Too much dinner.
Oh, it's a worthy reason.
Can you tell Dave to stop tagging race on his Strava records? I don't give kudos. I will not. If you tag your parkrun result, genuinely, if I see that race tag on your Strava, I'm not giving kudos. I do it to Nick Rowe at Bushy, does it all the time. Nick, if you ever watch this and wonder why I never give you kudos on your parkrun, but I do all the other runs, it's because you tag parkrun as a race, and I refuse. I have a standard to uphold. I can't do it. I know it gives different data. I know it gives different things in terms of what you're pacing and so on, but I can't bring myself to do it. Louise Watts, Gunnersbury. Yes, Louise. I completely skipped Holly's. Happy Christmas, everyone. Hope you all had a wonderful parkrun day. Heading to the in-laws now, but looking forward to catching up later. Merry Christmas to you and your fam. Louise Watts, Merry Christmas, everyone. Gunnersbury was great this morning. Lots of fabulous festive outfits and a really lovely atmosphere. How many did they have? Have any idea? Sally Watson. If this decides to want to open. God, the computer's struggling. I'm going to take off that. I think what is happening is that the computer's struggling to load the results from. If you've noticed that, it's got quicker now. That the computer's struggling to load the data from Bushy. Our numbers at Hazelhead have never got back to the pre-COVID levels, but today 273 was the highest attendance since the pause. There you go. Yeah,
that's great.
Considering that Bushy had this record since the pause as well. Completed my 250th at my local parkrun. Dickup. That's a thing. Do you know feminine claps? No. Do you know how to? Do you know Mama Clump? So Mama Clump from the Nutty Professor. She does that. Hercules. Yeah, so feminine claps. We do feminine claps for people who have done things. Yeah, that's a feminine clap. There you go. That's based in that. Tony Howells, Merry Christmas all. Hope everyone is having a great parkrun. I love the fact that you know exactly that scene from the film.
Of course it is. It's the absolute classic.
It's nice to have someone presenting with me who actually gets pop culture references. Merry Christmas one and all. And then Tim Gallagher in America. Good morning. Just woke up to with me now. Nice here in the US for a Christmas parkrun fix. There you go. There's your American.
Where are you? Tim
Livonia, Michigan.
Okay.
The first parkrun place.
Cool.
Yeah. And there you go. Someone asked me about my cat on my Christmas sweatshirt today. She's going to look up the pod. The Dolly. What have you got? Ho, ho, ho. And the Christmas cats.
Cat miss.
My one's in the washing machine. I wore mine to run round in. I was very warm. That's all right. Yeah, the With Me Out jumper. It does get people looking at it and loving it. Mark says hello to Aviva. Mark Brockerhurst. Hello,
Mark,
Brockers.
hi. I was in Hove the other day and I missed you.
You're not very far from each other. Was it 13 miles? 10, 13 miles apart?
Sometimes co-work at the same place.
Oh, do you go to where he goes? Oh, super. I didn't know that. Elizabeth Shazam, Nadolig Llywelyn, something Welsh. I had a lovely morning at Barry Island Park Run, cancelled original plans because of broken arm recovery, but I've had 3 consecutive lovely local park run days.
I was trying to say it.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm going to butcher it. Nadolig Llywelyn.
It sounds all right.
That sounds horrible, probably.
3 consecutive lovely local park run days with friends. Absolutely. And more to come.
We have family in Barry Island.
Do you?
Allie does.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I am drinking a mocha with Bailey's in. Highly recommended. Who are you a fan of Bailey's? Some people absolutely hate it. Some people do not. I do have my Bailey's. Enormous Bailey's, but why not? That's exactly my thinking, Jenny. It's exactly my thinking. Lee Gilbert, I love Worthing Park Run. It's my PB course. Yeah.
Yes, Lee Gilbert. Big up Worthing Park Run.
It's the fastest the last time I ran sub 19 was at 18:22 or whatever before I started to degrade.
My PB is at Worthing. But it's, one of the 5 times I've ever run it. I just walked. The only time I ever ran parkrun without having to walk was at Worthing, and that was my PB.
There you go. Very good. Yeah. The last time I ran 6-minute miles was back then, way back at Worthing. Yeah. It's come out of the blue, but long way from my PB. Otherwise, that was at Bushy many years ago, 2009. Woodley Park Run. Happy Christmas, everyone. Happy Christmas to Woodley Park Run. Hello, Linda Bussy. Hello, Linda. Happy Christmas. You're going to love all the cat pictures. Look, cat picture, cat jumpers, all sorts. Little Dolly being stroked on my lap. Happy Christmas, Danny, and everyone. Isn't Christmas Day Parkrun the best thing ever? Yes, it is. It really is. Considering that you were a bit of a reluctant parkrunner at first.
I was a reluctant parkrunner because when I first came to parkrun was very much park run. There was not people walking at that time. So I would just come and support and sit on the sidelines, disgruntled that I couldn't do it. But now, for years, many years.
I don't like the fact
for many years.
You've got a good point to make. You got a good point to make, and I want people to make sure they can see it.
What's the point you'd like me to make about?
No, in terms of the fact that you have felt more comfortable in coming to parkrun now that they've.
Now it's been a lot of years since it's changed, and it's been a lot more welcoming to walkers for many years now. And it's made all the difference. And, I'm constantly trying to, so many people say to me, oh, I don't run, I can't do it. I'm like, I don't run, and I do it every week. And I look so forward to it. Never would I ever thought. And now when I miss it, I hate it. I hate missing it.
So if you were somewhere and on Christmas Day and you couldn't make parkrun, would you be bothered by it? Well, obviously,
yeah.
obviously at home, I mean, as in like not if you're somewhere really fancy and in a wonderful hotel far afield, but on a general day, you have to go there now. You're compelled to go.
I am. And I've gone when I would go and watch my husband, Alistair.
If Ali was ill, would you still go to?
I go. Now I go. I've had a couple where I've gone on my own. When he was in the Lake District a few weeks ago, with his boyfriends, I went on my own. And it was like I was like, who am I? I can't believe it. But that's the magic and the power of parkrun.
You sound like a right convert. You've been, you're part of the cult now. You're one of us.
Because look who I'm
one of us. Because of the big old cult sat here right now.
We were in Thames Path Parkrun the other day, and one of my best friends from New York, who lives here now with her husband in Greenwich in London, and it was her first parkrun. She came out and she met us, and it was her first parkrun, and she said that her husband told her, he said, I hear some people are really obsessed with parkrun, and I was like, these are my friends.
Yeah, welcome to us. Would you care to join up to Scientology while you're at it too?
I'm just so in awe of everybody who gets up every week and does this. It's a beautiful thing.
Oh, there you go. Testament to it all. Many people will be feminine clapping and agreeing. Christmas bananas. I don't know what that refers to. Sometimes we get no context comments. Either they reply to someone else, or there's no context, and I don't know. Sometimes you'll get random comments like that. It may have been something that I said about 10 minutes ago, because by the time we get to the comments, we're trying to play catch up. Vanessa Beedsworth, welcome. Oh, wow. What a one to go to for Christmas Day. Welcome June's was just as awesome as you and Nick said it would be. Me and Mr. B had the absolute bestest of Christmas park runs. Which one would you recommend next? Oh.
Where is Welcome June's?
Welcome June's is on Northwest Devon coast.
Okay.
Big old bay, big old Woolacombe Bay. It is one of the toughest park runs. It's a lot of it is on the beach, and then the sandy dunes. And gosh, park run to recommend next. You've toured a little bit. Where would you say to go to?
Does it need to be around that area?
You can go anywhere.
If you like,
Vanessa has the magical helicopter that can take her anywhere in the UK.
Well, if you like ones that are like sandy and dunes and whatnot, we went again at a word. I don't know why I'm choosing one that I can't pronounce. I was going to say Pwllheli.
Half and Pwllheli, yeah.
That one's beautiful. Although when we went,
did he?
It's little, but when we went, it got canceled because of the weather. But Ali still ran it, and it was beautiful. So definitely that one. Or if you're in that area, oh gosh, what's the one in Anglesey?
I can't remember.
New
York.
New York.
Have a look on the 5K app. Have you got the 5K app on your phone?
I do, but I don't have my phone.
Would you like to look on here? So have a look.
Yeah.
While you look at that, I'll go through the comments. I'll find you on here. You know what to do.
You just want to shut me up.
No, I don't. I need to get through the comments. Do you know, that's not true. Right. Ignore all the reds.
Because I'm just thinking
that one
for up there.
So, which one would you recommend next for
Newborough Forest? That was the one. It's beautiful.
It's hard for me to say. Oh, crikey. Where would I recommend? Woolacombe, Delston. If you've not been to Delston, Vanessa, go to Delston, please. I know Winlatter Forest is meant to be. I'm putting you toward tough ones, but with great toughness comes great beauty. It does. It simply does, because you get views, you get height. And
the toughest one I think I did was
Bevendine down. Yeah.
It was beautiful views, but it was
2.5 up. 2.5 down. Oh no, 1.25 up, 1.25 down twice. Yeah, and it's all grassy. It's a really good question, Vanessa. Really good, because that would make me imply that I'm favouring particular ones over another. If you've not been to Delston, let us know. Definitely go toward Delston if you can. Nigel's watching. Hello, Nigel. Oh, hello.
Hi, Nigel.
No. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Nigel. Hello, Arthur.
Teach me how to Nigel.
Hello, Nigel. Oh, 5 more days until he's retired. Oh, can't wait.
Can't do it.
Hello, Nigel. All right. Hello. He went to St Helens. He's well into his park running now. He absolutely loves it as well. Retired. He's going to be park running all the year. Amazing. All the years, I should say. Been doing it every week.
Yay, Nigel on retirement.
Penny teasing. There were 393 at South CT. That's Portsmouth. Lucky with the weather as no rain. Yeah, we did get away with it. Park on Weather Fairies did their job this year. Chat's working for YouTube. We jumped ahead to this. All fine on YouTube. Chris Hood. There you go. I asked about comments. Pebcac. Problem exists between keyboard and chair.
Exists between keyboard.
It's a technical thing when like IT people go and see.
It's very technical.
But it's a technical thing for IT people, isn't it? Where when you go and I've got something wrong with my computer, they will go along, and when they fire what the job was, they have acronyms, and a lot of it will be the problem exists between, basically, without saying it's a person.
Oh,
That's
so
basically saying
is an actual. It's not a Danny thing. It's a.
No, there's a few other acronyms, aren't there, out there in terms of the different companies use different things, but it's basically it's saying it's not the technical issue, it's the person unable to do it, but in a polite way.
Okay, got it.
It's like an in thing. If there are any other ones like that, do put in the comments, other ones that you know. 278 at Lister Park in Bradford, because it's not Bradford Park Run, it's called Lister Park. They changed its name, so make it a bit more apparent. 278 Bradford, where I did my 500. I went up there especially for it. I went especially for that to go and see Linda and Alan Griffiths. Merry Christmas to all, says Penny. Absolutely. 48 at East Brighton and over not. Wow,
that's a lot. We did Preston Park with you.
No, not me.
No, we. Oh wait, no, we didn't. We did a different one in Brighton with you on New Year's, maybe.
Not New Year's.
Or maybe it was Christmas. I don't know. Sometime this year. I'm sure we did. Anyway.
This year?
No, not this year. Not this year. Another time.
You're like Steve with the memory. Hove Prom I've not done with you. Brighton Hove I've not done with you.
I swear it was Bev was there. Bev, if you're
maybe Bev, but not. I may not have been there. May well have been with Bev. I may not have been there.
You weren't there.
Yeah. No, I would have been touring further afield.
Know. The one that we did where we did a double.
Have you seen my map? Have you seen my map?
Have you seen my map?
But that's my nearest events I've got to get to now.
Which color?
Ignoring the color, but look at all of the England. So all the ones that are missing. Look.
Wait, so this is
these events that I've not been to.
But these are all. So whether it's red, orange.
I'll ignore the red because that's cancellation for Christmas and New Year.
Oh, okay, but all of those are ones that you haven't done.
All the ones I haven't done, but look where it goes to: Cardiff.
It's a very
beyond Birmingham.
Line. That's incredible.
Look,
I'm more. I mean, I always look at you and think how many I know you've done, and to see that there's still so many. How exciting is that, though, to think there's so many yet to discover?
I'm edging toward halfway through.
That's incredible.
I think there's about 800 in the UK. I think Paul Fielding's 600 plus. So it is, in theory, possible to be able to do all the UK ones if they don't come rapidly. And they are starting to plateau in terms of how much they exist. So with enough time, enough years, if parkrun really starts to plateau to the point where there aren't many starting every week or so, that you will be able to, at one point, there will be somebody who'll have done all the ones in the UK. Obviously, you're going to have certain cancellations come and go. So, potentially possible.
Coming to a parkrun near you.
Me, yeah. If you're 100 miles away, it's 100 miles now at this point, minimum. My nearest event's 100 miles away.
Wow.
Ali McGee, look at your hubby, Ali McGee Williams. What time are we doing laps for cats?
We've got a cat in the lap right here.
He always does this referential thing. Basically, it was a little in-joke between us, and no one knows what it means. The context is missing for everybody, Ali.
You were the one who made it up.
Yeah, but no one else watching this knows what we're on about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but we don't know what the banana thing was about.
This is true. Is there any way to get an accurate parkrun time on there? Again, no context comment. Don't know. It could be replying to someone. 502. Thank you, Hannah Mottershead. 502 at Gunnersbury. That's a cracking number as well. Everyone's coming out for Christmas. It's going to be, I'm going to beat that drum. Get out to parkrun on Christmas Day. You can't beat it. Do you know when people say we're not going to do it because we're going to have family time and we want to stay at home and it's the day to be at home? And that's everyone's prerogative, but it's still hard because you're thinking, but you'd love it. You know, you'd love it to do it. You can have your family there with you. It's not exclusive for that. Some people may not want to get up. I appreciate that. Drag them down. Just stick them in the car.
The most wonderful way. If I feel this way, anybody can feel this way because I used to be such a Grinch about it.
Yeah, we've converted you with enough pressure. Emma Shaw show. We both tag Strava as. You read that? We both tag Strava as race, not because it's a race, but so our time and splits are spot on. Yeah, I know the accuracy in terms of the GPS data and what it shows. Strava I would love Strava to create a parkrun tag. I would love it.
2024 is your year.
Strava did have a connection with parkrun at some point, with Parkrun Global, but then they don't have it anymore.
If enough parkrunners campaign for it,
if I could do it on a Saturday,
lead the charge.
Where I can just find the tag and only see park runs as well. Because I love going through on Saturday. And after a bit of time, it's too much for me to go through if I'm driving somewhere or coming back from somewhere. Then I can't go through everything. But I would love to be able to see all my friends list that have done a park run, not to see the 1K warm-ups and the little walks and other generic runs. I'd love to be able to filter it to see park runs. If you could do that tag, that would be one of my dreams to come true.
I think if enough park runners got together and started campaigning for it to Strava.
Hashtag
Hashtag
make parkrun a tag. Make parkrun make
don't
parkrun
go where I think you're gonna
too
go.
big. No, make parkrun a Strava tag, but
You're
it's
gonna
too
say
it's
make
too
parkrun
long.
great again.
No, I'm not going to do that. Strava tag.
Hashtag.
I'm not very good at coming up with something quite quick and witty.
I'll come up with something.
Thank you. Louise Watts, 502 at Gunnersbury once again. Merry Christmas to you, Tony Liddell. Hello, Merry Christmas to you, fella. Laura Sari Eldin, 230 at Greenwich Park Run on the creepy number 666. Okay, people not fussing too much about the old Nelson, because it's 666 and 777 is the thing. We won't go into that. Greenwich Park Run that isn't in Greenwich.
Is it not?
Not really, no, not officially. It would definitely not be called Greenwich nowadays. I've forgotten the name of the park.
But it is in Greenwich, though, in London, right?
Sort of. It's one of the very oldest ones, and it was like Swindon got its name changed. Lots of events, they never conceived that they would have more than one in a town or a city, so they got called conventionally that. Greenwich isn't really Greenwich Park Run by rights, and as you conventionally know, because imagine Greenwich, you imagine the bit by the Thames and the Cutty Sark and everything. It's not there. But I've forgotten the name of the park it is, and it's a long time since I've been there. It begins with A. Is that right? I've forgotten. Sorry. Laura, let us know. That sounds like an awesome idea. No, again.
What? Oh, there's probably
maybe the Strava.
It's a Strava thing.
The Strava thing.
Definitely the Strava.
I think he's replying to Claire, to Emma's thing. Claire Winartic, jumping on late. Did Hackworth Park Run new venue for me? There you go. Another one to your tourist list. I do the same. Oh, there we go. Oh, Claire, you'd never get a kudos off me either. Tagging it as a race. Toby K must have been 800-ish at Cheltenham. Gee whiz, on that course where the usual numbers 400 already feels very crowded. Yeah, I mean, I won't lie to you. Bushy is crowded and is very crowded. If you don't like claustrophobic big events, you may want to avoid it. The start is chaotic. Most people can hear the run brief. And yeah, you can get very, very tight. You feel for tiny little dogs. There's a potential for people to be knocked over, stumbled over. If you've got to go to Bushy with expectations, it's going to be very compressed and tight. But there are other park run options available if you can aim for those. Like, for example, if you want to go Bromley 900, you can go to Bethlehem Royal and have 50. You can go to Bushy in a 2,400, or you can go to Old Deer Park, which is a lot smaller.
On the plus side, the Lou Q moves quite quick.
The Lou Q does move very. It does. The Lou Q was very quick, and actually, do you know what else with it? The funnel moved really quickly as well. It did. I was very impressed as to how fast it was. They were absolutely on form today. 5:20 at Rushmore, running ugly budgie singlet. No booze as I over to my sisters at 2 p.m. Yes, do not drink and drive. Absolutely. Johan Duvenhagen. Amarula rules. Is that
Doyle rules?
Amarula? What's
just
what is Amarula? Is Amarula a drink?
Oh, I don't know, but I just.
Amarula. Is that the South African?
Liqueur.
It is, isn't it? Is that like the South African version of Bailey's?
I think
so.
Spirit, just like me.
Claire Renarchic, mid-Christmas lunch. Go and eat. Go and eat. Please don't feel you have compelled to eat with us. Woodley Park Run.
What's your favorite part of Christmas lunch, Danny?
Not Brussels sprouts. I can't stand Brussels sprouts.
Oh, no.
Do you like Brussels sprouts?
I do.
Oh, you're disgusting.
I love them.
Oh. No, not appropriate.
Tell us, what is your favorite part of Christmas lunch, everybody?
Or make it a Marmite topic. Do you like Brussels sprouts? Yes or no?
Okay. Sprouts, yes or no? Sproutgate.
It's not even Sproutgate. Everyone who likes them is wrong. It's not objective. It's not subjective. It's an objective fact that Brussels sprouts taste like little mud parcels.
From heavens above.
Mud parcels. Has anyone looked at the stats for extra events being run on Christmas and New Year's Day? Seem way down this. Not down. I wouldn't say down. I think a lot of park runs have had huge turnouts, and obviously there's a difference between having more events activated and then ones that actually do choose to go ahead. Oh, you mean in terms of the numbers for events that have chosen to go ahead this year? I think you're right. I think there seems to be I don't know what it is or why it is, but some events have chosen not to run on Christmas and New Year's as much as in the past. I don't know quite what's caused that, and it may completely change. It varies from year to year. He won't give up your hobby, Mary Catmus. He's loving this, and he's on his phone. He's sat on the chaise longue down there.
Thanks,
typing away.
I love you.
Susie Bandon, sorry I'm late. It's all going wrong in the kitchen. Don't worry. Yeah, don't burn anything on our behalf. Don't burn your foods.
No.
Yana Golsack, saw you earlier, Bushy. Merry Christmas, Danny, and all. Merry Christmas to you, Yana, who's obsessed with trying to give me a hug. I just give her fist bumps. I remember the first day I decided to hold Bradford Park Run on Christmas Day. Wow. I honestly thought nobody would come. How wrong was I? Hugely wrong. Hugely wrong. But to be honest with you, I mean, it's from great, what's it? What they say with acorns? From small acorns, mighty oaks do grow, or something along the lines that if you look at Bushy's attendance way back when it began, just absolutely tiny. The whole concept of it was unusual. The media were like, what's this thing? People are doing some running, and it happened at Bushy and just Bushy, and then it expanded a little bit. And now, how many thousands of people have run on Christmas Day they would never have done 20 years ago? Never in a million years, 20 years ago. And now it's completely changed, the shift in culture. And it's happening in Australia too. It's happening in New Zealand as well. It's happening in Ireland. It has a massive social impact. Claim Arctic, lovely to see other park runners on Christmas Day. I can't imagine. It would help if I brought it up. I can't imagine Christmas Day without park run now. Exactly. I agree. I will go to. I think I'll keep going to Bushy for as long as I can. Merry Christmas, says Ruth Perkins. Merry Christmas to you, Ruth.
By the way, I wish you all could see Dolly's face right now.
Really content, being all stroked.
She's a very happy cat.
She's got Daddy's lap, that's why. Linda Bushy, I remember the first time we held it at Parenga, that's in New Zealand, and our run directors were worried we'd not get enough volunteers, but our community loves it. It's the best day. Yeah, and you can always bring your fam along. I mean, like mums and dads who don't want to go around are perfect marshals.
It's okay, they can walk. I think people need to know that they can walk it.
They can walk it, and absolutely, or just be a marshal if necessary.
Exactly.
And make sure the funnel, always got to be conscious of the funnel's not being taken down too soon either. I'm always conscious of that. Happy my son came to Park Run and the cafe is open and really busy. I would expect that would be a locally owned cafe, and I expect they'll be very happy to have the additional money, even if they are working on Christmas morning. Merry Christmas to all 294 at Perth. Great park run. Yeah, I'd love to see the numbers and figures. I can't wait to see the stats and the figures when they all come out. Well, Elliot will bring some together. Ian Rutson, worth watching on Twitter. I expect he'll put a piece of data out at some point. If you're watching Ian or someone's in touch with Ian, or I could always message him myself. Would love to know what the attendance. I'm sure it'll go across their social media. Something to very much something to celebrate. Newborough Forest Park Run, no context comment. Oh, I need to see Dolly, please. Do I disturb?
Dolly, any words for the people? Meow. Look at your floof. Her face is not so happy now.
No, because I've disturbed her, the poor little thing. There you go. Hopefully that will keep you happy. Right. 5K app not updated yet. Is there a known issue today? I don't think so. It may update at some point. There's a lot of data being done. It's Christmas Day. Yeah. And I'm sure Ian is going to have to, do you know what? Ian's going to be, all the technical people are going to have to, there's going to be incidents that will have happened. So there are going to be some critical incident support lines.
Does the 5K app actually run through Parkrun? Like who?
It does. There's three apps. And when the first two originally started, they still do. They take the data off of the server and they hit and ping the server. So they do strain it. But Parkrun I've not officially said, but they're happy for the apps to exist because it fills a hole that they don't cover. So there's no point them telling them stop it, where it's clearly successful. It clearly does a job. It provides a resource for many people. I obviously favor the 5K app more than I do the other two. A 5K app, I think, is the preferred one. It is favored in terms of its user interface. And so whilst they get the data off it, I think it provides more for Parkrun than what it does in terms of server usage. And I'm sure Parkrun will come to some sort of agreement-y thing. Newborough Forest. Oh, recommendations.
Yeah, recommendations.
That was it.
I was trying to figure it out. And I said Newborough, and then got a couple of
Newborough Forest. Oh, the one that you were saying. They were shouting at you. They heard you 10 minutes ago going, Newborough Forest.
Newborough Forest.
Land's End Parkrun. Yes. Eden Project. Yes. Very well. This is why it should be the Emma Shaw show. Absolutely agree. Land's End I've not done, but been to Land's End, but not done the Parkrun there. It wasn't there when I went there. An Eden Project I've not been to and would like to go and do so too. Very good point. I'm a bit nerdy. I want to go to Albert in Middlesbrough because it's an original time trial. I'd favour that if I could go somewhere, and I will do. Hopefully this year. Look, there we go. Juliet Colville, fan. Yep. Newborough Forest and Anglesey on Saturday. Definitely recommend.
They're all great, but that one is very beautiful.
Delson is amazing, lovely course. There are very many parkruns out there that have beauty within, and what's he saying? Ali's saying, "Come along.
We're going live.
We want our dinner." What's he saying? Leave us alone, Ali. You're hungry or something? You're sending photographs. Ali, why are you disturbing? He's getting
East Brighton in reference to Viva's comment.
Oh, where we were together, where we ran. East Brighton, we ran together. Is that what he's saying?
Oh, and he's sent us a picture of us. Is this a bit meta? And we're like, is that the right use of the word?
Yeah, it is meta. Yeah, it is. My Christmas present from the Reluctant Tourist. I'm assuming Reluctant Tourist is your hubby. I don't really know for definite. I will assume that. Is the camera gone blurry? Does it need to refocus? Yeah, it does.
Wait, hold on, we both went. It's like we're on like a fast car, like.
Merry Missmas. What was that? Sorry, what are you doing with the car?
We both went back at the same time.
All right.
It's like when you speed.
Accelerating. Right. 40 minutes. We'll do it for 5 more minutes, shall we? And people want to go and watch other things and eat Christmas dinner. Eden Project is one of my most memorable courses. Fun. Free entry to Eden Project afterwards. Absolutely. Yeah. That on the to-do list amongst many others. Do you know what? It'll end up being my needed in due course by the time I'm getting down that way. Merry Christmas, everyone. Mid cooking a nice Dunbar 153 at Catford this morning. That's perfect, says Claire Griffiths. Catford. Cat Vegas, all the cats. Windlatter's beautiful. 506 at Rushmore. Getting ready for a flight to Poland. Yeah, Boxing Day parkrun. So we discussed this last year, didn't we? We haven't done it this year.
Yeah, maybe next year.
You happy? You willing? Yeah.
As long as it's not crazy expensive, yeah.
No, I think there were flights of 150 from Wizz Air from Luton. The ones from Heathrow are a bit more expensive. So if you get them early, obviously it'd be a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
It's something I would like to do into Warsaw.
We like a bit of international touring.
Warsaw is cheap. Would like to do that. Yeah, so have fun in Poland. Let us know where you're going, Kerry. I'm assuming one of the 4 in Warsaw. A little bit envious of you, but there are many more years to come. So yeah, and I'm sure in due course. My favorite is picnic. Oh, there we go. The acronyms: problem in chair, not in computer.
Yeah, that's great. I love that.
There you go. Tony Liddell, great, lovely run at Great Saltons this morning. There wasn't the mud we were expecting. Yeah, there's some of the ground has dried out. My friend Richie ran at St Helens too after a year away from parkrun. Hopefully he'll realise what he's been missing.
Great.
There you go. I've been to St Helens as well.
Sometimes when you take that break, it's just hard to get back into it, and it's just going to that first one again.
Right. Yeah.
Gets you into it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just that one little prompt. ID 10T.
I don't get it.
Idiot.
Oh, nah.
How ironic. Right how ironic is that? Finishes at Blythe Links today. 506, the second highest ever attendance. Oh, superb. Wonder if Danny has done any in the Northeast. No, there's 2 regions I've not done in the UK, Northern Ireland, and I have not done Northeast officially. I've been to Durham and I've not done a parkrun in the Northeast. That's the one region I need to do. And like I say, if I'm up that way, I will beeline for Albert. Gateshead broke their attendance record. Danny knows about the Woodley banana, I'm sure. Is that Wob dressing up like a banana? Loving the live. It's greatly improved today somehow. Yeah, with Dolly. Dolly's with on my lap. That's what it is.
Thanks.
And then you've got someone on the side here.
I wonder why. No, I'm kidding. Thank you for having me on, by the way.
Thank you for joining. It's nice to have an alternative point of view.
Thank you for welcoming me on here, everybody. I'm grateful.
I think you've also got the social media confidence to do this sort of thing as well. So that's why. If we had Ali here, Ali
have no shame.
No shame. But also if we had Ali here, Ali would sit here going, laps for cats. And that's all he'd say. And he would make no other.
I'm just not really sure. I was told I could provide some sass, but I don't know like how far I can go.
It's too nice. It's too nice to be sassy today, isn't it? It's too good at Christmas days. No sass required.
I feel like I'm trying to.
I need to try and wind you up a little bit and then make you be sassy, but I don't.
You don't need to. I'm trying to hold it back because I don't know how sassy I can go.
Go as sassy as you want.
I don't know.
You've got about 2 or 3 minutes before we desass or your sass opportunity goes, and you have to desass and we have to go in and eat. Rising Sun is my favorite, but they weren't doing today on New Year's. Rising Sun. There's so many events that I know of and hear about and just would love to attend one day. Apparently you can do timekeeping on your phone and play Christmas music to a PA system via
Talk about all I want for Christmas.
Stephen, why would you do this? Why would you do this on Christmas Day? You won't sing the other live. I detailed as to why we're not going to promote music at parkrun. I explained why. Yes, that's great.
I guess you don't want that for Christmas or ever.
In a nutshell, what I said the other day, I'm not averse to music. It's just that there's a policy for a reason, and there's also a legal matter. And so if I know it happens, I'm not going to pretend it doesn't happen, but I'm not going to endorse or promote it. I think Stephen knows that, and I think Stephen is trying to wind me up for Christmas Day. Thank you, Stephen. There you go. He's doing all the sass for us. I always tag Strava as a race. Oh, you as well.
Tag them as a race and then tag Danny, because
everyone's going to tag race. Everyone's going to say I love Brussels sprouts. Everyone's just against me, isn't it? Everyone's against me. The world's against me. Vanessa Beesworth, haven't been to Delston. Yep, there you go. Please, Vanessa, go to Delston. We have done and love Newborough Forest. Delston becomes the next big tourism. Then thank you. You will absolutely love it. You catch it on a cracking summer or spring day, sunny summer's day. Yeah, you're going to be in love with it. Hashtag Strava Parkrun. Yeah.
Well, we can work with it. It's a work in progress.
But everyone's insisting on the parkrun tag for Strava would mean the time is accurate too, so we don't need to tag it as a race. Yeah. Well, anything that works. Just I won't give you kudos. I just simply I say again. I die on many hills. I will die on the hill. The Brussels sprouts taste like. That's too sassy. I die morbid on Christmas Day. I die on the hill that those parcels of mud that are disgusting. Brussels sprouts are just foul. And I'm never going to give you kudos if you do race. And do you know what the worst thing about Strava is? Sometimes I accidentally go and I tag and I go kudos, boom, and I hit one. I'm like, then I see the race tag, and you cannot undo kudos. You can't unkudos people. I wish I would take back my kudos if I could, but you can't.
It's a very, very hard life to live.
Greenwich would have been in Old Kent. Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, absolutely. Or Chessington in Old Surrey by rise. We're only just in Greater London due to either side. We've got Epsom and Elmbridge, and they didn't want to go into Greater London. They wanted to have Greater London within the M25, funnily enough. 171 Eastleigh, Avery Hill, inadvertent innuendo hashtag, superior minds. Right, let's whip through the comments, and then we're going to say ta-ta and goodbye. Abbey Woods, question mark.
Abbey Wood? Oh, I've not been.
I've tagged some parkruns as races. I can see. Oh, what is wrong with a lot of you? Strava parkrun tag. We're going to do it. We'll make a big thing of it.
We're going to come up with something and share it with y'all.
Greenwich is my Nenid. Susan Cartwright just joined. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Susan. We have Greenwich is my New Year's Day destination. Lara is an Avery. Thank you. I knew it began with an A. Avery Hill Park. Wish it would change. I need an A for name challenge. So there you go. It would be Avery Hill Park Run or Avery Hill Park Run, and then it might have the suffix of Greenwich. Well, it wouldn't have the suffix.
Albert, whatever is it? In Melbourne?
Albert up in Middlesbrough and Albert in Melbourne. There's two Albert Parks. Okay. But no, I want Albert in Middlesbrough. What's this? Kerry Eastwood again. Kerry's just as bad as Ian in terms of commenting. I say bad. I love the fact that they love to chat and engage. Cool Swan. If a lovely spirit from Ireland often mums at 2 p.m. for a goose as she is allergic to turkey. Okay. You're vegan. I'm vegetarian.
I was going to say I'm allergic to turkey because.
Vegan. I'm vegetarian.
Ali's
not.
Now. Ali won't eat turkey really.
And Bev is vegan as well, so we have a very low meat based
no
Christmas dinner.
Here. Yes, the sprouts. What? Sprouts.
First, for God's sake.
Sprouts for Strava. No? Is that the hashtag?
Catch up later. Have a great day. Thanks, Branka. Let us know if you like sprouts or not. At the moment, I'm not liking it. Medic to Pollock in the St. Nick of time. Opening presents now. Cockerel is again. People haven't cockerel. Yep. Enjoy your meats. I'm not going to endorse it. Sorry, just because the way I am. I'm not saying you can eat whatever you want, but yeah, no, I'm not a big fan myself personally, for obvious reasons. Sprouts are the bogies of the devil. Damn right.
But what if you like to eat your bogies? Then they're good.
True, depend. Yeah, but devil's bogies. Bogies won't be good.
They're
not your own. They're the devil's.
This is true.
Yorkshire puddings on Christmas dinner or not? Controversial. Yes, I think the Christmas dinner is fundamentally just a slightly variated Sunday roast dinner. Yes.
Sure. Why not?
Okay. Sprouts raw. Particularly in a curry. Do you know what? Any food.
I don't know how I feel about it in a curry because then they make it a bit mushy. But you know what? It's so subjective. I'm open to trying it.
Any food that's cooked nice. You can have cabbage can be gross or cabbage can taste fantastic. Now, a lot of people associate cabbage from school dinners where it's just basically boiled and gross and sloppy and kept in one of those little metal tins and then dished out with one of those little metal forks and gross.
Twist here.
It is, but that's how Christmas dinner, how school dinners were. But cabbage, if cooked correctly, professionally, if you went to somewhere like a Michelin restaurant and they serve you cabbage, it wouldn't taste the same. So it depends on how it's cooked.
You're saying that Bev's sprouts are not Michelin level?
That's not what I'm saying.
Bev, he's saying that your sprouts are not
Michelin
level.
The only exception.
So I think he should just get more of them.
The exception to this is there's nothing you can do with sprouts to make them taste.
Have you ever had a roasted, a maple roasted sprout where they're a little bit crispy and a little bit salty and mapley and
you can crisp,
chef's kiss.
You can crisp them to the point of burning away and disappearing for all I care. I do not.
And he's like, you can chef's kiss my arse. Hopefully there's no kids listening.
That's the first swear. Matt Garner, you're all wrong. Sprouts are good. I've got to poop off.
Ooh.
Too much information. Sprouts for the.
Got to clear out before the big events.
And then put more sprouts in, and then have some more poops off later. 96 at Armley. Hello, Billy Peters. Reroted to keep out the mud. Much more my kind of thing. Yeah, I could certainly see why people like the little Diddy ones. I'm a big fan of Diddy events as well. I mean, half the people. I didn't see everybody. Just managed to catch PSH and Joe. PSH is very grumpus. He's grumpus. I expect he's very grumpus with me because I say certain things he doesn't want to hear or see about parkrun stuff. That's fine. But I saw Joe, spoke to Joe and the Cockrams. Lovely to see those guys. Saw many people, but there's still. I look at the results and see a load of people I would have loved to have seen and missed. Kate Cottrell, a runner's no more sprouts t-shirt was well admired at Ruthin this morning. Damn right. Mum was amazing. Cream with Brussels sprouts. So it's, again, it all depends on how you cook it, doesn't it?
That sounds really, really good.
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts. Can I get the recipe for that? Because that sounds really good.
And I'm a fussy eater, right? Probably volunteers causing some parkruns not to go ahead this year. Just some volunteers choosing not to do it. I totally get why. Sometimes they want to have breaks, and so, again, it depends. Town Moore couldn't get enough volunteers to put an event on. Yeah, it's all circumstantial, geographically circumstantial. I wonder if fewer events in New Year parkruns this year due to being so close to the previous Saturday events. Yeah, potentially there is an impact as to how close they are. It's Saturday, Sunday was last year. Now it's Saturday, Monday. Next year, the leap year will be Saturday, Wednesday. So you're going to have it spaced out. So it might give people the impetus to put them on as opposed to having it so close together. There's a big turnaround. Things like bibs, if they get wet, having to reorganize, do the tokens of volunteer stuff. It's a lot to do. Sally Watson. Cooked appropriately. Oh, blimey, I do like sprouts, but the best bit is roast tatties and gravy. Absolutely.
Tatties, is that what you call it?
Potatoes, basically. Certain parts of the country, yeah. No one's cooking boobies for Christmas dinner.
Please don't cook your boobs.
Yes, to Brussels sprouts. Danny and his sister will not eat them ever since they were little. Darn right.
Oh, I thought that I didn't realize it was your mom, and I thought that someone thought that I was your sister.
No, sorry.
Oh, but you're kind of like a brother to me. You're like
the one that it winds you up. Winds you up and really annoys you. Yes, the Brussels sprouts from my mum. Wrong. Danny, his sister, will not eat them. Damn right, because they're gross.
Even when he was little, he didn't like them.
All right, let's go very shortly. Only one A in the whole London. Few G options. Yeah, only a few. You've got to find that G spot in London, Lara, somewhere. What's fantastic is the cafes.
Still searching for it.
He
told me to turn it up. So
what's fantastic is the cafes are supporting Christmas Day parkruns too. Absolutely, it's a win-win, symbiotic, isn't it? Support parkrun and they get some money out of it. Absolutely, I'm always a big fan of local cafes getting what's the word? I was about to say remunerated. Laura says Ali Pally is great and doable on public transport.
Isn't it the darts at Ali Pally right now?
Potentially, yes, it will be. That's where they have it.
I'm obsessed. I really want to go see it.
Dolly Boops, yay Dolly! Yay. Happy Christmas to my mum.
Oh, far back.
We are a lot to go through. We're going to whip through them. What parkrun websites were down for a while, which affected the apps. Yep, there's 3 A's needed. Everyone's talking about the alphabet stuff. Merry Christmas to Dolly. She really is gorgeous, isn't she?
Such a sweet girl.
And then Ian Thompson, 5K app takes a while to pick up special days. Same for German Unity Day. The Reluctant Tourist is indeed my hubby. Kerry Eastwood, I think each parkrun has its own charm. It's so difficult to recommend, but if it's on volunteers or senior or something else, it's your oyster. Yeah, again, there's so many elements to it. As I've said in the past, you could turn up to the most beautiful parkrun in the world, and if they're under it to maybe having a bad day, or you may stumble upon a volunteer who might be a bit grumpy, and your first interaction with them is a first impression. And that's no fair reflection on the event as a whole, but it can impact your perspective on it. So
I've definitely been to plenty where they're comparatively less aesthetically pleasing, and I still have the best time. So it's
Newent.
So dependent.
Newent, where I went on Saturday, it's like you look at their course and go, oh, it's not particularly inspiring, but the team were fantastic. A lovely small community with just really hyper pleasant people. Yeah, so it depends on what you value or what you want, which I think people just want to have a nice experience. I mean, aesthetics are a cherry on top of the cake.
Exactly.
Sandra Rhodes, we need to actually cook. Yeah, go and start do cooking. We need to go and eat because we're going to get Ali's going to come and knock on the door and say, oi, come and eat. I'm hungry. But she's popping off now. She's not pooping off now, says Ruth. No pooping off. Thank you. I think one of the Zeds in Warsaw, we were originally going to Lublin, but there's a hotelier wasn't accommodating to the late arrival of the flight. We'll feed back to you. Have fun in Warsaw. Absolutely have fun. We cheered on a 94-year-old doing her first parkrun at Folkestone Parkrunday. That's lovely.
That's so exciting.
That's awesome. Phil Benham isn't
Sprouts
awesome.
are awesome.
What is wrong with all of you?
Team Sprouts.
This is why they sell. I guess there has to be a market for them. Otherwise, they wouldn't sell them if people didn't like them generally. Need to keep an eye on the oven. So Merry Christmas. Yeah, everyone's going to go do their dinners. We're going to do the same thing too. Merry Christmas, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the day, especially the Ghost. Oh, yes. Ghost Christmas special. Do you watch Ghosts?
I love Ghosts. Oh, it's such a good show. Of course I'm going to watch.
Yeah.
It's
Are you going to watch with us or go home before?
What time is it on?
7-ish.
If we're still here, then yes. If not, then we'll
Super.
watch it home.
Can we watch it together? All right. Sprouts and Martian brains. Thank you very much, Emma Shaw. Oh, there we go. Today's
If they're
Sprouts.
Martian brains, then they're superior because Martian brains are probably superior to ours.
Depends. It depends. There might be a dumb Martian. Bev says Sprouts cooked with vegan bacon.
Oh, bad girl.
Again, you can't polish a turd, I'm afraid. Defo, yes, the Sprouts. God, Sandra Rhodes and Yorkshire pudding Christmas dinner. Eating Brussels sprouts are like warming down in a cool down t-shirt. Ian Thompson, yellow hearts. It's subjective. Right. Thanks for the live. Merry Christmas all. Thank you for joining us. That was fun. I hope you enjoyed seeing Aviva. I know we didn't do Pictionary and so forth. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. Hopefully it's just killed a bit of time for you guys. Thank you for joining us a little bit in and out.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for the love and the live.
Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, have a great one.
Aviva, have a great Christmas.
Thanks, Chris Hood.
He's in Australia. Thanks so much for extra parkrun geekery. Really appreciate it. Merry Christmas, everyone. You're very welcome. Thanks for this. Love how happy you are. Just having Aviva here. Take the mickey out of you. Watch the mickey out of here. I'll just take the mickey out of her left, right, and centre.
Out of you any day.
Chris said he has the life. Do you know what? The love and the life, Chris. It's all good. Right. Take care, everyone.
Feel the love.
Hope you had a fantastic parkrun morning. Those of you, if you are on your own, hopefully you had a wonderful day at parkrun. Hopefully you've managed to fill in some time for you. Just chill, kick back, enjoy your food, watch TV, have a drink. And we shall see you. What day is today? Monday. At some point during the week. Look forward to Parkrun Day.
Don't know where, don't know when.
Certainly not going to get a copyright strike for the music. Oh, and Dolly. Should we say goodbye to Dolly?
Let's say goodbye to Dolly.
We're going to go now, Dolly Bubba. So one little.
Bye, everyone. Say goodbye, Dolly. Oh, she's saying hello. I can. Hopefully you can hear her.
Bubba, it's just being moved. Right.
Have a beautiful day, everyone.
Ta-ra, everyone.
Enjoy your food.
Let's go. Let's go eat. Bye. Let's bring one of these comments up. Oh, thank you for the company. What a great gift. The presence of Aviva was present. There you go. Perfect thing to end on. Merry Christmas all. Ciao.